they first were completely blocked at the start of the week, and now I keep getting disconnects when I first load the game. But it should be fine from now on. But please do let me know if something messes up, because then I have to restart the stream and hope that fixes things.
Keep your wits about you, Freddy.
Right, let's just improve the audio a little bit. Man, my setup is so low. What do you mean? Like, just low quality. There we go, mic on. Alright. Cat staring at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Why, you talk to yourself? Cat, don't judge me. I mean, humans, obviously I know better than you. Alright. You're done doing all the side quests? Wow, what is English? The side quests? Alright. Deferred power. This is confusing. These both seem kind of like the same thing. Let's check our character for a bit. Skills, nothing to add. Inventory. Do we have anything we need to fix first? Well, we can fix it on the go now. That's good. So this pristine bonus is really good because I get the feeling that pristine gear deteriorates a lot less. So yay for that. Add consumable. Oh, hold on. Noise. I didn't know that. Let's add this because not the bananas. To add the use. Okay, so because it's already in this slot. Okay, I get it. So we can add some food, I guess. Deerfish mist. So it can also be a different kind of consumable, right? So what does this do? Speedy, melee attack. That's not really useful. Ooh. Ranged weapon spread. Ranged weapon sway. Okay, so chewing tobacco is gonna make you a better sniper. Sure, yep. Corona, cigarettes, that's not. Carbs, natural health generation, it's also good stuff. Base health, lasts 2 minutes. Some brew, but it gives you a hangover. Armor rating, lasts 15 seconds. These are all very small boosts, so I'm not sure how useful that is. I think I'll just go for an additional health generation. So if I go in battle, that yeah, I don't know. Let's just do it like that. Alright, what's next? Let's go finish the main quest, because I think we did about everything we can do around here. Can we fast travel? Yes. Good. Did I go here yet? Because it also looks like a place I might want to go. I don't know. Let's just come on, get to the icon. There we go. Yes. Fast travel, please. Sorry, just grabbing some stuff. Sorry, talking apparently still gives me the sniffles. Okay, we're at the plant. Hopefully not get mauled by robots. That would be bad. So let's help the village of deserters, because fuck capitalism. Nope. See if they have anything here. Ooh, that's nice. Looks better than what Befradi has now. Let me check out her equipment. So that's one level 8, 1, 4, 3. Right? It looks a lot better. On the other hand, I maybe don't want to waste extra money, since we're gonna get out of here and maybe get some cool upgrades pretty soon. I don't know. Oh, that's a good one. Nightingale Step. I'm gonna buy one in case we get some new armor, because you can't really recover modifications from old armor. Sell some junk. Durability, damage type, knockbacks. Why are those locked? Why are those locked? For some reason I can't. Oh, you cannot purchase this restricted stock. Okay, whatever, buddy. What is this? I think I already looked around all the nooks and crannies here, and if I didn't, too bad. I don't want to waste too much more time here. I want to get on my spaceship. I want to go to space. You guys. Ooh. Use terminal. Master control terminal. Redirect power. Warning, safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Warning, redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Error, power redirection function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. I think I already slammed one of them down, and I need to do a couple more. So let's just follow the quest thingy. Tell me where to go, game. I have no natural sense of direction. Yep, there's one down there. Let's hope nothing comes out and kills us again. I think we already took care of everything. Yeah, that's this one.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the rail?
Well, it's not gonna be good. I can tell you that much. And I really don't care. Come on. Now what? Alright, let's walk around. Well, this won't get us there. Because these are the bathrooms. I wonder if in video game movement also makes me dizzy. That'd be messed up. Right, is that a way through? No. We did find some loot though. How do we get there? Ah. I'm just gonna unbar the other door. I don't know where it is. Guess it doesn't really matter much. Ooh. How would you transport lava? Doesn't it just melt everything? Guess not.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
I know that.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Well, listen, honey. It's either you guys or the other guys. And, jeez. I mean, the deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's been using corpses in her fertilizer.
So?
The thought just makes my skin crawl. Sure, she's found a solution, but it ain't exactly pleasant.
Yeah, but Edgewater is letting
Plain
their
to
own
see she's
people
made the
die
vale
of
a
a
better
plague.
place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Moral choices. Reed tells me Edgewater is going to die without workers in power.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's
Sorry,
just gonna
but
stand
your corporation sucks ass,
Cutting
lady.
off their power might be the only way. Sorry,
mean,
I didn't mean to babble on
I
like
feel
that.
like
I
I'm gonna lose her over
I
this,
felt
but
like I had to say something.
I gotta do something. Don't worry about it. I was barely listening to you. Let's get going. I'm still gonna, do the thing. Redirect power. Continue. Safety failures detected, etc. Continue. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater and the Botanical Laboratory. Redirecting power is a irreversible procedure pre-selected destination. Redirect power to the Botanical Laboratory. Notice, blatant disregard for Space's Choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to your designated supervisor for an immediate reprimand. Return to route. Ooh, Pavardi's not gonna like that. Alright, points available. Now let's see, we weren't high enough in engineering. What are we gonna do? Companions are useful, but drug mixing, science, tinker, breakdown weapons, 20% chance to extract a basic mod, that's pretty cool. Lockpick is pretty high for now. Ooh, restricted items. That's pretty cool. Sneak, pickpockets. Yes. I want to do that. Let's see. And I kind of want to get my dialogue bonuses up. As well as handguns, long guns. It's gonna be a while. But, hey, why does this one have an additional category? Wait, referred all? Oh, so once you hit 50, you can kind of choose them individually? Okay. Let's put some points in that, put some points in that. And tech does seem to be pretty useful, so I'm gonna add some points there as well. Alright, yep. Part 2. No perks yet. Oh, hold on, let me check my reputation, because that's probably not going to be good for Species Choice. What? Positive 90%, negative 19%. I just screwed over you guys, but sure. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, duh. Nope. It's the other way around. I mean, how can you protect your corporation? They literally send robots to kill your own people. That shit's fucked up. What's up, kitty? You know, some people are gonna have crying kids in the background of the stream, and I'm talking to my cat. Let's see what she thinks about this.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Yeah, they're gonna be fine. I mean, at least they won't be killed by their own corporation. May I see it? I freed those guys. One shouldn't. Where's the power converter? Oh, I need to find it in the actual town, I guess. Reed must be furious. Well, I don't care. I don't care about that asshole. Where is that power converter? Can I use fast travel? There we go. Having trouble closing the distance, use your melee attacks. Heavier armor, blocking and moving under time dilation can help. Raising your stealth skills unlock sneak attacks for bonus damage, previewing items on locked containers, and the ability to hack vending machines. Yep, love that. There are 3 types of armor, and the rest we will never know. Yep, it's quiet. I get a feeling these people are gonna attack me or something. Let's just pretend I had nothing to do with what's going on here. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. Oh shit. Oh, I'm fucked.
I put
my whole life in that cannery.
You must be very proud. Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
I really don't care. I just need a down regulator. How do I get there? Phyllis is not going to be too happy with me either, but I don't care. How do I get down there? Ah. I found the stairs.
You want to know what gets my bile churning?
Oh, there's that asshole.
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn.
Well, you're wrong,
I
buddy.
never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
I don't know you an explanation.
You're right. I put the fate of our town in the hands of some feckless transient. This is my fault. And all Edgewater's
You gonna
pain
try to kill me,
my
or
mistake. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to
I
fire.
have no problem with that. I'm just... Oh, damn. My intimidate is too low. I don't care. I'm leaving. Let's see. Is Bravati gonna help me, or did she fuck off? Let's see. We got 3 guys over here. We can probably blow that thing, right? That'd be useful. And there's a guard over there. Let's blow that can first. What the? Oh, God damn it! I keep forgetting. Oh shit! We're gonna be. We need to move. Come on. Is Bravati actually gonna help me? That's interesting. Can't believe the NPCs helping me kill her friends. Or isn't she? I don't know. Well, yeah, of course my reputation decreased. You gotta make a choice, man. Noise. Like a randomly a bit of a trooper. Now we gotta get out of here, and everyone's probably gonna try to kill me.
You and I have got nothing more to say to each other.
Let's get out of here. God, I'm so dizzy. What's up, kitty? What's going on? Hmm? Alright, let's get back to my spaceship and get out of this town. Okay, whatever. Guess I'll walk there. How about now? Yep. Each of your companions has unique perks and a unique special attack. Build a team that fits your playstyle or just hang out with your faves. Hey, it's my ship. Let's get going.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh,
How is she not upset at me killing her friends?
listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
Well, you're here now, honey.
Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm
So?
indentured to Spacer's Choice. He
So?
expects me back at my post.
So? Those deserters left Edgewater behind, nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I
You
wanna
always
ask
have a
you something,
choice.
and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Yes.
I could tend to your engine.
Yes.
I know my G valves for my catalyzers,
That's
and
fine.
I can keep your ship singing.
You do that.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Obviously. Duh. Yes. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Ha! I am a captain. Ha! You precious summer child. Hope you're ready for some crime. Hey, look, it's that
Well,
guy.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable.
Well, it's officially
I'll just
the
have to
reliable.
say something.
Someone just named it differently. Alright, let's talk to my,
Captain,
thing.
I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Right? Alright, where do I, plug in the thing?
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
No, but I have someone who does. Oh, wait, yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Well, let's prevent that
Our
from
engine
happening.
room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Yep, I'll be back. Bavati, come help. It's just insert the thing in a thing, right? There we go. Piece of cake.
Where are we headed?
No idea. Fastest way out of here. Preferably to a bar. Oop, let me use the workbench, see if I can upgrade any stuff. No open slots there. Oh, I do have a slot there, so let's see. Gadget. Electric charge surface. This much stuns and damages melee attackers. Yes please. But it replaces something? It goes -2 and all that stuff? I don't know. What does that mean? Lowers a bunch of stats, but I'm not sure what that means. I already have Nightingale Stab. Let's just install it. Yes. And now let's tinker with the armor a little bit. See if I can. Oh, that's expensive. Let's just keep it at the current level. Sure, we'll find something better. Do we need to repair some stuff? Not really. Okay. Ooh, hello new viewers. Welcome to my stream.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into
Yes, do it.
low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Man, I don't even need to do anything myself here. Alright, let's get out of here. That doesn't look good. Alright, bitches, I'm out of here. Yes! Love it. I am so out of this place. The Earth Directorate catalogs jeez, okay, that was fast. Wait, just a little science. You can tinker with your weapons and armor at a workbench, increasing the damage they inflict or prevent. Oh, her face looks better. Alright, that guy. This better be quick.
Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality,
Ah.
that seems highly unlikely.
Aha, there you are.
I mean, I don't really care about this
Hale and
guy.
hearty, Captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
Whatever.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
What? I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
It's pretty useful.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us.
It's not me, though.
Revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Why should I care about that?
You need to get to Stellar Bay on
I
Monarch.
do?
I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
I don't really want to.
Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Nav key is good. Hold on. Or I could put a couple of light years between me and Halcyon.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the
Good
nearest
point.
star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
I really don't care. You said something about needing a nav key to land on Monarch.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal
Boring.
handles the, you know, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Alright. Can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience.
Mm-hmm.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
Okay, rather not do that.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culp Kelly.
I mean, fine, sure. Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you.
Let's
You'll
go
find
find
it
it
in the captain's quarters.
Yep. You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes
Ooh,
the
that'll be
user's appearance
really
to
useful.
mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Come on. Come, kitty. Come sit. No? Okay. You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
What?
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example.
Okay.
Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Why do we need a gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy series? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Okay. How the hell is a hologram sweetening your breath?
Science, that's how.
People actually fall for this? Seems far-fetched.
The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Oop, I'll put it to good use. Thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Sure, got it. Man, what do people do for fun around here? Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty. I mean, the glass could use a little work. Well, glad to be off that rock. Let's see. The holographic shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Right. Holodeck stick it in. Use terminal. Welcome, Captain. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's unread messages. Unread messages. From you, Bedford. From Udom Wingman's Wingman Bedford to Alex Wingman Hawthorne. Subject, Ray, thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message. Silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space spy with a hard-boiled steel. It's not exactly board-approved, so don't go showing it around your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Winky face, winky face. Alright, return to route. Any more messages? Archive messages. Wow, that's a lot to read. Well, let's go there. Dearest Alex, from Udom to Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. Question mark. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down on the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only prayed that Idiot Thompson wasn't give you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on territory proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your best friend, Udom. Well, dude, he got crushed to death, so probably not. Okay. From Udom to A. Hawthorne. Subject, hello? Hello? Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Best Udom. P.S. Please respond. And another one. From Udom Bedford to Alex William Hawthorne. Subject, checking in. Dear Alex, hello, hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Aha! Just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed. You know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to see you again, Wingman, winky face. From your dear friend, Udom. And again, from Udom Bedford to Alex Hawthorne. Subject, a pleasure. Dear Alex, hello, Udom here, Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly foul fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite a gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum Vodka. Perhaps we could try every color, you know, really tie one on. Let me know. Your new friend, Udom. Leave conversation. Hold on. Did I miss anything? Oh, Hawthorne sent messages. To you, Bedford. Look, from Hawthorne to Bedford. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink, the Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. I mean, this Hawthorne guy was a bit of an idiot, but at the same time, seems kind of fun. Log entry. Log entry number 1. Titled, Shrink Ray. Captain's note, SW001, Shrink Ray. Note to self, remember just later, no better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the grey hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it Shrink Ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I'd lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dare push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastic weapons like this one. Weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' Shrink Ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. Log entry number 2, titled Hammer Power. The last time he got sloshed, I mean, I was imbibing at the last hope in the groundbreaker. Look, Udon was really free with the drinks. He seemed like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two Mardays yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who'd claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have heard that one before. But here is the good part. The Mardays said the mad scientist kept yelling about Hammer's power or something similar. Strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Log entry number 3, titled Black Market Leads. Why? Why? Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shutting him down 5 times, but architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. This is relevant to my interests. Thanks for that. Looks like we have some side quests. There's a game board here. Hold on, turning off my mic for a second to blow my nose. You know, talking the whole time on stream sure is good for your sinuses. Alright. Nothing in the bin, but useful in case I might want to store some stuff. There's the usual low quality bed. There's a planet and a moon. Moons are always pretty cool. Love moons. There's not a camera. There's even a plant. Nice. Alright, let's see what else is up here. Ooh, what's that? There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis. Is it chassis or chassis? Chassis. Includes the letters Sam. Okay, let's figure out later. Ah, ooh. These are probably all the quarters that we can stash companions in. Ooh, Gladys. What? Huh? Now I'm confused. Examine. Modified tools. Stuff. Digging around in here will be an easy way to lose a finger. Lots of ammo. Let's at least grab that. Not the spade. Okay, whatever. Examine. The modern steel wrench in you. Heavily dog-eared with doodles in the margins. So, engineer used to live here, huh? Examine. Petunia plant. This is not a petunia. Alright. Some screen here. I just want to zoom in and see what it actually says. Check disk. Check disk. Verifying file data. Dial in. This is funny because, like, see, look, it's just a DOS prompt that they took text from, which is always really funny. It's just some IP address over there. Packets, set center, bad files processed. Like half the time they're just showing you HTML or something. Ooh, it's a picture. Photo of Pravati's father. Oh, Pravati lives here and I've been stealing her stuff. Oh no. How evil of me. There we go. Alright, so now we know where best girl is. Ooh. Abigail, the first wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Parvati. Well, you like made yourself at home. That's good. Okay. Let's check out some other stuff. Terra Monarch. Nothing much to find here. Ah, I know who's here. Order of Scientific Inquiry. Examine. Doctrinal Studies 539 of Equity and Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose. The glue are yellowed and cracked along the spines. The Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. The scribblings on these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. Yep, because this is where he lives. Let's not steal his stuff. Oh, I guess I can steal it because it's my ship. It's not stealing. It's mine. Examine. The art and science of Tossball. Impossible to put down. This endorsement has been approved, signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for most on-the-field fatalities in 3 consecutive seasons. And what's this? Playing cards? Tossball trading cards. Alright, let's talk to this dude.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
I got nothing, man. Let's see. Figure out of my crew. No. I'd like to know something about those on Flying Wind. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
What does that mean? Violently enthusiastic disposition?
That's what my parents called it.
What?
I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Well, why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. A faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't you proud when you became a vicar, at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not.
Okay.
Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Seems like just a suitably enough fake philosophy to fit really anything. Seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Okay, what if the book doesn't have the answers you're looking for?
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me.
Well, that's depressing.
What about you? What's your story?
You don't want to know. I'm a thrill seeker and lover of great renown.
It's very funny. Just like the masked marketeer, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
then. Any ideas where you can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Sounds useful. But seems like a good lead, but how do you find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker? How will the crew manifest help us track down your cooler friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
I like it when people call me Captain. Index of Banned Literature. Part 1. Various qualifying considerations. Part 2. Principal rules of restrictive management. Part 3. Morals and maxims of banning unethical literature. Blah, blah. Okay, whatever. This one's empty. So I guess we'll get more people there eventually. And here's a nice kitchen. And a radio. And a fridge. Only a fridge. Oop, that's the lavatory. Oh. Now we're back on
Thinking
cargo
of
lane.
tinkering at the workbench? I used to love watching Alex work. Now I like watching you.
Creepy. Alright, let's go fly somewhere. Gladys, not Gladys, Ada. Ada is more than a little creepy.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
So, know anything about the auto mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM.
I should
If
find
you check
those.
the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
I didn't find anything, but you know. I'm in a mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Ooh, we can pick some music. Ada, play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
No thanks. Please play something else. That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified
Ew.
jingle their favorite song.
Ada, tell me a joke.
I used to hate math, but then I realized decimals have a point.
Not bad. That's enough for
As
now.
you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
She is so creepy. I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Phineas Orbital Lab.
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
What do you know about Phineas?
There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
Nah. No, do not do that.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Lol. Why'd you say the landing might be rough?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, My systems resist my orders to go where I
What?
instruct them.
How can systems resist orders? I want to ask about somewhere else.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The Groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws
Mardettes.
quite seriously.
I was pronouncing it in French. You can take care of that for us, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Okay, useful. Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Well, give me the spiel on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate,
Awesome.
and fees have been paid.
Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
Got a minute to talk?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you, just tell me about Captain Hawthorne.
I require a captain to pilot the ship. Without an identified captain or crew, I serve no purpose. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains of the ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first?
What?
Yes, he was.
Oh. Let's talk about something
How
else.
can I be of assistance?
I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Terra 2.
Where in Terra 2?
The whole thing. Emerald Vale and Edgewater?
Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like say a
Not
plague,
unfortunate.
were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet.
How's Edgewater faring since we left it?
Since you diverted power to the deserters, the botanical lab is thriving. However, Emerald Vale's cannery shut down, leading to a total collapse of Edgewater's population. Thank you, Captain.
What do you think of the townspeople?
You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague.
Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance? What
More
part
about
of
the
the
colony?
colony would you like to discuss?
Monarch.
Where in Monarch?
Stellar Bay.
Ah, Monarch, the armpit of the Halcyon system. Her last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count sublights.
Ooh, a smuggler's port. Nice. Smuggler's port?
It's sublight run for the purpose of shipping contraband. And before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't dock us there.
Why is Monarch being blockaded?
I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness and a lawless land with no corporate presence. You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay for additional data points.
I want to ask
Of
about
course.
something
What part
somewhere
of the
else.
colony would you like to discuss?
Yeah, let's talk about something. Monarch. Yeah.
Where in Monarch?
Cascadia.
Warning. All colonists are urged to reconsider travel to Cascadia due to infestation of mantisaurs and risk of indefinite detention or death.
Any people live in Cascadia aside from marauders?
There are no people aside from marauders in Cascadia. There is only death.
What's the local report?
The local report is that you will very likely die if you leave Cascadia's landing pad.
Sounds dangerous.
This is one of those times where you say one word but really mean another, isn't it? I suppose you would find an environment like this fun.
Maybe. Great, that's all I needed to know. Ooh, level up. I like to level up purely by talking. Alright, long guns, it's gonna take a while. Dialogue. I got a feeling this is gonna be important. The other ones are pretty high, right? Do I need some higher engineering? Let's just keep it like this. Apply perks. Ooh, we have a perk point. Let's see. Tactical time dilation, damage alone in party, walk speed, sprint speed, campaign crit chance, brace armor rating, so ammo stock, carrying capacity, tactical time dilation, fast travel unencumbered, and vendor prices. Vendor price is also a good one, but I think I want to go for carrying capacity now. Details, level 8, blah, health. Yeah. Okay. Merchant skill, reputation, neutral, referring, understanding. Great employee who makes a few mistakes, just like dooming our entire village. Alright. The unreliable navigation terminal. Ooh, look at that. Oh wow, it's so pretty. L, pen? Okay, it's a solid screen. So we have the sun, then we have Hephaestus, which is still locked. We have Typhon. Hold on, let me read the thing. Hephaestus, the closest planet to the sun. The Hephaestus Mining Company was first to establish outposts here, and as such has claimed the planet for itself. Typhon, an uninhabitable icy planetoid at the edge of the Halcyon system. Typhon has nothing to offer the Halcyon colony. Scylla. Scylla is one of the largest asteroids orbiting Halcyon, the largest in a grouping of rocks known as the Charybdis Cluster. Hephaestus Mining once claimed the asteroid, but its prospective site was abandoned decades ago. Tartarus. Named after its hellish atmosphere, Tartarus is where the board maintains the maximum security penal complex known as the Labyrinth. I thought it was just a mythological reference, but I guess this place really exists. Eridanus. Halcyon's second Jovian gas giant. Its atmosphere is rich with hydrogen, helium, and various noble gases. Distillation plants in the atmosphere harvest these gases for energy. Monarch. One of Olympus's many satellites. What should have been Halcyon's second habitable world has long since been abandoned by the board due to monstrous ravenous creatures. Olympus. The largest of Halcyon's two Jovian gas giants. Perpetual storms wreck the planet's atmosphere, rendering it uninhabitable. And then we have a tiny place here, which doesn't have a label. Then we have Terra 2, an idyllic terrestrial planet. Halcyon's wealthiest elite live in its capital city, Byzantium, while the colony's loud laborers live in corporate-owned townships along the frontier. Phineas's lab. An abandoned asteroid facility located in the rings of Terra 2, repurposed into the experimental laboratory living quarters and hideout of Phineas Vernon Wells. Wonder if he's related to Harry Wells. Anyway, Groundbreaker, independent orbital station in the remains of Halcyon's first colony ship, captained by John Lee Tennyson and run by descendants of the original crew. Sounds like my kind of place. Center on player. I'm in Terra 2 right now, so let's head to the Groundbreaker. Accept. Oh, come on. I want a fancy space flying thing. Space Destroyer Server Advisory. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bases require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous and all employees are encouraged to remain home and work. Roll X to continue.
Breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Oh man, I really hoped there would be some space flying, but it's just clicky and gooey, I guess. So that's a little bit disappointing. Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Sure.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, but why would you think she had the time? Well, you're asking to leave my crew and join hers?
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message.
Okay.
And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you.
Sure, we could head over to engineering now. I thought you said you could keep this boat in good repair.
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
Okay, I don't think she'd be much help, but if you happen to be along, feel free to speak up.
Okay. I don't want to waste your time or nothing.
Break time's over. Yes. Let's take Bravati along. So companion, continue. Yeah, I mean, so far the game style is really cool. Love it visually. I'm a bit disappointed about not actually having any space flight capacity as gameplay. Just the map selection. That's kind of sad. But, I mean, other stuff's good, so. Guess they did focus on what they're actually good at. And one of my favorite games, Mass Effect, doesn't have actual space flight. I mean, not really. So... Look at us, we're actually on the space station. That's fun. Let's see if we can equip the Vicar with some stuff. Let's see, yeah, let's see, perk points. So, Bravati is our tank, so he should, maybe I just want to like have him be more sneaky and sportive. Increase my hack skill, that'd be cool. Yeah, let's do that. Yes. Behaviors, this is medium, bit mix, mode aggressive. Let's see, level 7. Do I have anything else that might be good for him to use instead? I mean, that's a pretty good gun. 230 deeps. Seems like it's better than stuff I have. Black on silk, shock stick. Shock stick's probably better. So let's equip him with that. See if I can give him some armor because he has like vestments. Ooh, How is that 10 armor? It's better than what I have. Dialect skills. Alright, you can keep your stuff, I guess. One-handed melee. Let's give you a helmet. That's it for now. Figured that stuff.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Sure.
Something you need?
That's fine. We'll talk later.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Alright.
That's not the point. This hackman just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss-ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back-bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a drink.
Alright. Let's talk to this guy.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Felix. I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolve your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G.
Need a
Other than
spaceship?
that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me. Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk
Come
your
on.
ears off guessing
Come
you
on,
got places
kitty.
to be. I appreciate your time.
Come on. Cat's being weird. Why is she talking out loud for hours? It's very noisy. I never caught your name. You in a hurry to get somewhere?
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Yep. Come on. Come on. What are you doing, kitty? Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Come sit with me. Look at this guy, Steve Dorr.
Careful where you smoke. The crew bills us for air filtration.
Alright. Ooh, look at that. Wanted. Phineas Wells. Sedition, forgery, conspiracy, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, and destruction of board property.
What that fella did to get the board so wild at.
Yeah, I don't know. Have fun. Lead Halcyon to a better tomorrow. Ooh. Who's this guy? He looks fun. Wanted, Gunnar McRed. Captain Gunnar McRed, dead or alive, for several counts of public intoxication Destruction of groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commander Sanita if you have any information concerning McGrath's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill required to collect reward. I mean, he looks like fun. Can I recruit him? Key.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
I'll be over there. I just want to check the vending machines. Machine gun, shotgun, same stuff. Same kind of armor. Well, let's skip that for now. Ooh, here's some more shinies. Same basic stuff. No armor actually. Ooh, let's go to mods. Tech kit. Super scooper. Don't have any money and it's restricted. Nice. Let's keep that in mind. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. What up, Leonard Wheeler?
Identification, please.
It's me, Alex Hawthorne.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Why?
We've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad
Well,
side.
obviously I did.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
That guy.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Well, he's not going to be happy Alex is dead. So, I take it this happens a lot.
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
Surely this must be some sort of mix-up.
I think Udom just wants to see me.
In their bonnets, then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
Yeah. Great. I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure, whatever.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Why can't you tell her yourself? For shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Yeah, got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
What's a girl gotta do to get some fun around here? So, I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay. I'm looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Got it.
If you need anything else, you let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
That's fine. I'm looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks.
Of course.
She'll be at the security desk behind me.
I bet those
Chief
people
Junlei
disagree.
might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
I mean, I don't think Junlei would appreciate you talking about... Oh, you mean the ship. Ah, got it, thanks.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized.
What's up, Kitty? What are you
Can we move this
doing?
along? I have a certain matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
Sure. So what do you know about sublight salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
How does Halcyon Holdings work anyway?
Are you pulling my leg?
No, I don't know shit. I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
The board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
I thought I turned off the lights here. There we go. So, there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
How does Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Got it.
Glad to help.
Oh yeah, I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
That's all I needed to know about the work.
All right.
So what can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
So he was chatting up to Alex Hawthorne to get to Wells, right? Sounds like a fun guy.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an, unhealthy level.
Okay, seems like there's some tension between the board and Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
You people won't stop yapping about it.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yeah, your station's in a state of disrepair. You can make the board fix it.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
Anything else? See you around.
Be seeing you.
Well, let's go back and check out those notes about Sam, just in case I'm gonna miss some kind of side quest in this place. Might be able to ask someone about it. Wait, am I heading in the wrong direction? Is it over here?
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little
great.
ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
Wonderful. Don't touch my ship.
Gosh, I wouldn't dream of it. Not unless I got to, and I don't see any reason why I'd gotta. Do you?
Oh,
She's a good ship, ma'am. Mostly doesn't act up at all.
Happy to hear it.
Okay, can you help me get this cleared up?
I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade.
Yeah, figures. Does it seem hot in here to you?
I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard in high summer, so guess I can't complain.
Either way, let's not stick around so long. We all roast alive. No offense, Ms. Elson. I'm sure whatever critical problem needs fixing will get patched in time.
Whew. I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor.
I'm off.
Have yourself a pleasant day.
God damn it, I want to go back on my ship. Alright. Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot inside. Use a disguise to prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Let's talk to this guy. Girl, person.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
I'm interested in that McRed bounty. Where can I find him?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Okay. Why don't you send a Mardet to apprehend him?
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill.
Suppose I can't recruit
I do
him.
hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
So anything else? What bounties do you have available?
Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment.
Couldn't help but notice the bounty posting on Phineas Wells.
The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what fors of his location, Udom Bedford would surely like to hear it.
No. Is this Wells fellow a famous criminal or something?
To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster. Whole list of things to get their unders in a wad. But he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him. We keep the poster up to keep the peace is all.
Alright, I'll be on my way. How did he end up on that side?
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before.
Hilo?
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
I'd just like to get my bearings. What do you do here?
This is the security desk, ma'am. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Oh, what'd you do? Why can't you take incident reports?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname
Oh, it's a good thing you're pretty.
7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Oh. Do you do, I don't know, tours or something?
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, that's not... we just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sanita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Any chance you'll change your mind?
Well, let me think about it for a minute. No?
You don't sound awfully sure of that.
We got a lot of rules to follow.
This
Hard
guy.
to remember them all sometimes.
Wow, don't hurt yourself for us. I'd really like to get back there.
Yeah, I'm getting that, but this area's off limits. I told you.
Okay.
Maybe...
Yeah. Back to my other questions.
All right.
I bet you've got seized contraband from all over the system, like up back there. That's freighter computer station.
Less than there used to be. Fewer freighters passing through these days. I spend some shifts just listening to the wireless.
Why aren't as many freighters coming through?
Search me. I mean, don't search me, because that's my job. Get it? I reckon you'd have to ask the folks in Byzantium.
Alright, see you around.
I told you, maybe...
Oh, sorry. Wrong menu.
Alright.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Pravati, why are you over there?
On Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
A bit too busy to steal stuff. Yeah, you know me. I always like to sneak around. Barred. No holds barred.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Oop, big door. Ooh.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Purple-berry flavored center. Suck it. Chew it. You can do it. Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
What? Oh, it's so pretty. I love that. Damn, man, these withdrawal symptoms. 1 second I'm hot, then the next second I'm freezing. It's a regular trip. Oh shit, don't just randomly start shooting. Put down my controller and accidentally fired. At least I didn't actually kill anyone. That would have been bad.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Can we? Should we? I don't know. Let's check the vending machines. Ooh. Yes, give me some shiny armor. Light. This is medium. I mean, I prefer some medium armor. But my current stuff's still better. Sadly. Backpack. That's useful. Let's grab one of these. These helmets are a lot better than the stuff I have, at least. 14, let's see. Let me just check my own equipment. Ooh, look at all these side quests. Companion quests. Let's start with that one. Inventory, armor, level 6, armor 9. Level 6, armor 6. So for now what I have is a lot better. Especially considering the mods that are on that thing. And these are heavy armor, so no thanks. So it looks shiny, but I guess it's not really useful for me at the moment. Yeah, let's grab some of this stuff. That seems like fun. Then again, yeah, it costs money. Oh look, they also... Ooh, sorry, I just got distracted by the colors. Level 8, armor 7. Stealth skills. And it's purple, I mean, come on. I want it. I want it. I'm gonna buy it. There we go. Yep. Cat, what are you doing? Alright. Medium, medium, medium. Light science. Ooh. It's not even that expensive. There's more stuff. It's mostly a lot of weapons. Ooh. Assault rifle, Deadeye. Damn, this looks good. Can I hallmark it so I come back later? Ah, I have to use my actual memory, I guess. Well, that's cool though. I mean, it's an assault rifle, not a sniper rifle, but excuse me, I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Where are we headed?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of blood? Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today? You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon. regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Ready when you are.
Right guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? All 0 of you. Perhaps not.
Got it. Inside voices.
Alright, let's check out a vending machine again. Weapons, armor. The mods. Hunter kit, gyro sight. You kind of have to keep buying these almost, right? Well, that's not for now. Let's check out what we got. So level 6 armor 9. That is level 8 armor 7. Damn. I mean, this is better also because it's pristine. But I really wanna look at that. This is so much more stylish. Come on. It's got bisexual colors and everything. But the stats of this one are way better. Let's compare. Right? And I just I don't know. Maybe I'll just upgrade later. But for now, let's wear the better one because we never know what trouble we're gonna get into. Should I repair this? No, the condition's still pretty good. But, let's keep that one so we can upgrade it later. Oh, codex. Lots of info. I'm not really clear about that right now. Ooh, look, it's Gladys. Gladys in a very pretty safe. Here for that?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door.
Well, don't pretend to be
You
innocent.
here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are?
What?
Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a napkin to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
So?
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're
For
outside of the
now.
board's control. For the time being, at least.
We gotta take down that board.
I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Well, no one's ever found my bits lacking.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your letters.
Ah, sad face. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Ah, that's me.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Zero qualms.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
How is my cat capable of literally scaring herself? It's like she suddenly remembers, oh shit, I'm a cat. Meow. What's going on? Alrighty then. The outpost goes Roseway, Auntie Cleo. Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Yep. Oh, abandoned outpost, corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Yeah, we gotta get her to hook up with Bravati. So I want to talk about that opportunity you mentioned.
Yes, dearie?
Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Okay, Grandma.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Not really. Let me see what you got for sale.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow.
What?
Just something I tossed together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Yeah, that's good. Armor parts. It's also good for the price, but not that good. Bypass shunt. I still have a bunch of those. Geographic scanner. I have one of those. And a lot of restricted stuff because I'm grounded. Ooh, an old data pad. That'd be useful. The old data pad contains incident reports from various Mardet security patrols. Most are details of simple finds and dust-ups between the crews of Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7, 2344. Responded to a code ID 10T at the Lost Hope. Vera asks us to bounce some Back Bay rat that got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of Engineer Tennyson's people. We tossed the rung leech back to the base. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us he'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sunita. October 25, 2344. Had another run-in with the rung leech from the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled out of the back base without us noticing. Locked himself into the repair bay off docking sub 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Hellhead's gonna come out eventually. Sounds relevant to our interests. Ooh. Ooh, what is this? It's fucking expensive, but wow. That looks nice. This data cartridge contains public records of Hephaestus mining outposts at Silla, can be viewed using Captain's terminal. Like accounting figures, most companies keep two sets of data records, public and private. Wealthcan miners often purchase the public records of failed mining outposts, hoping to uncover details of remaining ore veins that are too small for a corporation to consider profitable. That's also quite relevant to my interests. Cool. So it's pretty cool. You can just buy information. That's kind of fun. And all right, so not much to sell right now. I mean, I can buy this old stuff, I guess. Don't really care about that. Fulver. Some old mining gear. I guess we can get rid of that level 1 nonsense. Level 2. Level 5, level 2. And let's keep a lot of food because you never know. Keep the mods as well because apparently you can't recover them. Corporate service award. Do I need this for something? I mean, it's not it. Doesn't really do much. Repair all. I think there's nothing that's really in bad shape. So what? So many side quests already. Damn. Look, I'm just gonna keep exploring. So whatever. Ah yes. We're in the laboratory. It can. It's the other side. Optional rest and go key card. I mean, I'm interested. Look, we just got a bunch of stuff. You never know what you're gonna find. I mean, it's mostly just random shit. I think that was it. Ah, hello. Hello, Lena. How's the stream going? It's going fine. I just took a break and I'm back at it. I still feel a little dizzy from the withdrawal effects. But it's going well so far. I think you're our first viewers actually talking back. So I don't have a lot of viewers yet, which kind of sucks. But there's not much I can do about it, but just keep going, right? Can I use the terminal? Pay, hack 20, access guest messages. From Veritas, subject, be careful. From Veritas to Iceman, be careful. One of you beast squealers came asking after you. Wanted to know what you like to drink, who you talk to, what your temperament's like. Tried to pay me off. I took the bits and told her a pack of lies. Watch your back when you get in. Don't want to find you in the waste disposal chute. From Veritas, subject, space for the ISCC. I see. Been a while since I heard from you. You're on that long haul to Daskova right now? Hope it goes well. I got a space for you and yours to meet when you get back. It's just a storage room, but it's quiet and safer than the bar. Should be able to accommodate most of your folks. No fees or nothing. Just let me buy you a beer. So this game is a lot like Fallout, right? Yeah, it is a lot like Fallout. It's just, it's in space, it's shiny, it really reminds me mostly of New Vegas, because New Vegas, I mean, there's a part in Fallout 4 that's still very shiny. But New Vegas had the whole thing with the factions, which I liked. Other than that, so far it's fun. The companions are actually useful, which I like. There's no actual space travel gameplay, which is too bad because I was hoping for that. But it's fun so far. So yeah. From Rizzo, subject, please stop. Mr. McRed, we have reviewed your proposal for the 10th time and still do not agree that galactic mushroom is an acceptable flavor for a Rizzo beverage. Even if we were to pursue the idea, the samples you sent us were dangerously hallucinogenic. The unopened package alone caused mayhem in our receiving bay. Please don't reach out to us again. Pay to view movies. My big canid friend. Nanospank. What? Nanospank 7. Primal Affections. Here for it. Raised by wilderness primals, one man will leave the jungle he knows to explore the one he doesn't. Keystone. He came for Nanospank, but he stayed for love. Can a young corporate executive color this creature, or will she awaken the beast within? Rated PACNS for passion, anthropoid, and consensual nanospanking. My big canine friend. Synopsis: a lab-grown giant canine that goes on an adorable rampage, leading a family of scientists on a wild chase across Emerald Vale. Spending the holiday away from home proves to be a chore, but the family soon realizes that true friends are the monsters you meet along the way. Rated FSR 11 for fun time, simulated rampage, and body count 11. Return to root. Pay to view serials. Serial Baking with Edna. Synopsis: in this time-honored culinary classic, Chief Edna gives valuable life lessons while she cooks from the Book of Approved Cakes. Learn to maintain a structured kitchen, obey your head chef, achieve a good sponge, and obey your sous chef. Edna is the boss in her kitchen. Now she can be the boss of yours. Serial Space Hospital. If the walls of Orbital Hospital could talk, they'd shriek with terror. These doctors have seen it all. Zero-G cyst lynching, extraterrestrial teratoma. Next, on a very special episode, in order to trap a cam thief, Dr. Margrave must become a serial arsonist. Don't forget to see Space Hospital Nights for steamy suspense. Serial Broderick's Brood. Synopsis: in an ordinary colony family daydreams of the extraordinary. While Lucia works in the factory canning process Borst. While Lucia works in the factory canning process Borst, her ham-handed husband cooks up schemes to land her a big promotion. Will that lovable fool ever learn to be satisfied with what he has? Broderick's Brood is a testament to the less is success family lifestyle. Okay, exit. Oh, I'm so tempted to steal things, but this guy's right here, so let's not.
Don't look funny at the crew. Heard they toss folks out the airlock if they don't like your face.
Well, there's nothing wrong with my face, so it's fine.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
So, what kind of business have you and Gladys got running?
Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up.
What are you, deaf? Business. What do you and Gladys do here?
Glass ear. Sorry, there's a lot of static on my end.
Okay, I'm standing right here.
Nothing to fear. Sorry again. The sound of Groundbreaker's engines has really got to me over the years.
Okay. Are you just pretending you can't hear me so you don't have to answer questions?
Huh? What?
Forget it.
Huh. Now that I heard.
I like this guy. So I'll be on my way. Alright. I think I saw everything around here. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Can I steal this? I'm sure I can. Nice. Pays off to look for loot, people. You really gotta do something about the space rats though. Oh damn, look at this place. I could just walk in here and unlock my shit. Oh, I actually need some cards. Hey guys, stay outside. I need some privacy. Nice. Why did I tell you about staying outside? I can't have you just opening doors so people can see me stealing their shit. Shh. Damn, okay. Quiet.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
It keeps the door closed. Jesus, I'm trying to thief around here. Here we go.
This is Halcyon News.
Ooh, look, it's so pretty.
What about the rail gliding championships?
I didn't think anyone but natives followed that. Hell, I know space hands who don't even think it's a sport.
Pancakes.
So, that's a no?
Look at this guy.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you.
Okay.
Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
His head's a giant glowing moon. I've got to ask you about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Were you doing alright in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Okay. Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time.
This guy though.
But we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our
Especially
customers.
the top hat.
Sprat Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Okay, do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals.
It just
You'll
keeps
find
going.
none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
You have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix.
I'm just gonna
That's
keep going.
2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
The Spacer's Choice make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice,
Yeah,
we
sure you do.
care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this.
I love this flavor. I love this. Do you need me to help you get out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to
love
make
this.
Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
Oh, it keeps going. I'm addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Oh man, love that. Sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest.
That's hilarious.
Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
Okay. You work for Space's Choice. Have you been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation Aether Wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Well, don't go looking into it.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker.
He's my new favorite guy. Can he be my new companion?
So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Alright, let's see what you got for sale.
Have a look.
Some weapons they're all pretty low level. This guy looks fancy. Yeah. Let's just some armors. Oh my god, I can actually buy the hat. That's amazing. This one's pristine, which is great. You asked for it, you got it. A genuine Spacer's Choice Moonman helmet, based on the most popular mask in SC's marketing history. Enjoy. Life +5. I guess I'll get one of the cheaper ones because I don't think I need this for armor. Definitely want one of those hats. Tech skills, mechanics. Ooh, some interesting stuff here. Magazine size. Speed grade, its power. Intricate. Damn, okay. Look at that. It's good mods. Ooh, I do want to deck out my new armor. So, I do think I already have one of these. And the Hunter kit. Open parts. No, I don't think I need that. Sell. Let's sell one of these. And this as well. Still really need that. Level 2. Let's see, what do we got? We got gyro sights, fin-time barrel, scanner, muzzler, scanner again, I can go step, backpack, fuck kit. I guess I'll pick up the rest as we go. I'm not worried about that too much. Music box. Okay. Nope. All the NPCs are stuck here.
She's in there, Mburu.
What?
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Yeah, you are. That's why I came here. Are you guys okay?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Mburu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
She's cute. Wait, you don't even like her, but you're checking on her?
You say that like it's weird.
It is weird. But why bother?
Like I said, Jesse did me a favor, and now I owe her one. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Maybe I can look it on Jesse. Mostly because you're cute and I want you on my ship.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
I can just be really persuasive, you know.
Something I can help you with?
I'd like to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Perception. The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff
Sure.
would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I feel.
Maybe we need
Supplies
some
are hard
Junlei
to come
first.
by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff.
Oh, snap.
We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Alright, see you around.
Take care.
I wonder if I can get into those patient records. What the heck was that? I'm just gonna hack your computer. Bye. Messages. To Captain Arian. Subject, where are my automax? I need a status update, Arian. I know you boasted about the Scylla shortcut, but could you maybe venture through a pocket of space that isn't infested with pirates? You know, pirates, the ones who love cargo and hate rules. Here in Medbay we feel blunt tools, watered down meds, long shifts, and shaky hands. Don't let me down. Logs. Staff shortage. I'm at my wit's end coordinating with any authority outside Groundbreaker. The board won't dispatch a surgeon unless Junlei agrees to share a third of all docking revenue, and Spacer's Choice won't set supplies unless we make an exclusive deal to use our products. No, thank you. I've seen enough shoddy needles breaking off in patients' arms. Ugh. I need to chat with Junlei about this, but she has problems of her own. Some of us are growing concerned about the cost of Groundbreaker's independence. Exit. Alright. Just walking in here. Dr. Wanda Dorset.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Let's just say I am.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
So I'm better myself. Isn't that bad? Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment. Wheeler says your shipment will be coming in soon. Who's Wheeler again? What's going on? Better myself. Oh yeah, that's the guy at the desk who's not so smart. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Maybe I can help if you help me. I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws. Keep hanging around, and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you?
Nothing for now.
You have yourself a day, then.
I'm still looking for this Ellie chick. Damn, that's not sanitary, you guys. Someone ought to clean that up. Examine. Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his latest voyage. Complaints of longer days and increased boredom as if time itself is slowing down. I've never seen complications this severe and I'm prescribing a high doses of stims. While I'm optimistic I can address the symptoms, the cause still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out to conveyor crews and some corp docs, see if I know on Terra 2 for answers. Update. I've learned that interstellar crews call the condition skip flu. and everyone I ask says that they know someone who had it. In extreme cases, they say the person's body and mind break down entirely. Board medics, the few who bothered to reply, insisted the patient was making it up to shirk their duties. I don't believe my patient is malingering, but how do I prove that when the board won't even review my evidence? Oh well. Here's a sick Marbe. Here is another sick person. It's not this elite chick, right? Talk? Oh, jeez. Get away from me. And this is restricted access. Probably something is gonna freak out if I get across that lane. So let's not go out. Jesus, stop coughing. At least cover your mouth. Ooh, it's another terminal.
When you need to eat and run, forced and baked beans is the only one.
Main menu, recent users. Callahan, Everson, Oyama. Access user Callahan M. From manager, subject the hat. Oh, that's a hat guy. You made your space's choice when you signed the employment contract. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be a room man, but there won't be anything left for me to care. To Mama. Aw. Hi, Mom. Are you okay, honey? Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visited the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back in home Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over in Supply told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug for me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Seems like a good guy. Public notices the heat. I know it's bad. As the one whose office is closest to radiators, you can imagine why I want to take 3 showers every day. I hear you. We've got eyes on a problem and hands and tools. It's a mechanical problem with a mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations and take breaks. You deserve them. If you're thirsting for cooler air, talk to your closest engineer about spots with favorable circulation, JT. Seeking contractor, supplied, salvage. Ooh, nice. Seeking ethically flexible spacer. That's me, with Stellar Bay landing clearance. That's almost also me. Payment in exchange for a return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. Our background checks, filter criminal red flags, plausible deniability is the supplied way. See Lilia Hagen for details. Warehouse next to the Spreadworth joint, 2nd floor. Loitering on board property is strictly prohibited. Do not delete. The Halcyon Holdings corporate office and its environs are for conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property includes, but is not limited to, Halcyon's holding office here on Groundbreaker, the space directly in front of my desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, the berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation. P.S. Please note that the next patient caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy may find themselves on the roadside of an airlock. P.P.S. This is the 3rd time I've had to post this message and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior, and when you are caught, punish you accordingly. Felix Millstone. Exit. Okay, maybe I gotta slow down that. Hi.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Okay. I'm just checking out everything.
Oh, neat! They got
What is
stuff
the
in here I
sublight?
ain't seen in
Cool.
ages.
Pirates. This should prove interesting, to say the least.
I mean, these guys are my homies.
One of the cleanest folk I know. She found a hold-up ship and was pulling a legal salvage.
Perhaps terminal messages. I'm gonna stop reading these because it's driving me nuts. Sorry. Ooh, Hawthorne. Erotica. Exotic. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to what's her face? Where is she?
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Nope.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers.
Mm-hmm, sure.
You the one flying the Unreliable?
That's me.
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn?
Sorry about not reading stuff for
These
now. I'm
days
getting
I
a bit
stick to
tired.
HQ and look after Miss
So
Lily.
I'll probably pick that back up next stream. Yeah. I should go. I wonder if that's a Mass Effect reference. Hello.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
Definitely. I have a nav key. Can I still take the job?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
I think it's Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
Yeah, that's fine.
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my
Okay,
legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
They're pirates. Sounds complicated, but profitable.
Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way.
How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle
like
for
her.
being the most organized
She's
one.
going places. Back to my other questions.
Ask. I have nothing to hide.
I'm leaving.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Pretty sure I have 2 people following me the whole time. Just gonna walk around, steal some stuff. Yep, here we are again.
lively, Miss Holcomb.
I'm not winded. Honest. My, boot was untied.
Would hate for you to get left behind, or architect forbid, become lost.
Hey, don't threaten my girl.
If you're hungry,
Oops, sorry.
you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What? What is Spratboost exactly?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Okay. What does terra-fry mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Mm-hmm. Is Sprat the Spratwurst like Borstwurst? I've seen that a lot.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Sure they're not. Is Spratwurst your own invention or what?
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
Okay, whatever. That's enough talk now.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm fresh sprats.
Let me see what you have, Shell.
Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
Yeah. How much is that? Let's just grab one or two, I guess. Dehydrated water. That just never always cracks me up. Yep. Ooh, an armory.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders, but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Let me see what you got. Ooh. Those are cool. Expensive though at the moment, but keep it in mind. Oh damn. Oh, so much shinies. Damn. I want it all. I want to look shiny. So some miner's gear. Crew outfits. Medium. Light stealth skills. Ride control books. It's comparable to the other stuff I have. Elite troop armor. Long gun strength 5. That's useful. Yep, I want one. This is all kind of the same. Level 11, level 9. It's a heavy armament. I don't know. Level 9, armor 11. It sounds good, actually. Should look like this is level 11, armor 4. Right? Let's do it. Ooh. This helmet's pretty good, too. Yeah, let's get it. This is level 6 armor. Armor 9. It does have a lot of good mods. I really wish you could remove mods, but oh well. So this is level 8 armor 7. This is level 9 7, and that is 9 11. So it's a lot better actually. Damn, okay. Swag delicious. I can't believe I just said that. That is wow, I feel first-hand embarrassment now. Sorry about that. No? Oh yeah, I turned it off. Oh my god, I made a sound. That's amazing. Okay. How did I take off my helmet for that? So this is level 11 armor 18. Level 11 armor 9. I really upgraded that one. So 14 science. Wait, how does that one have like a lot of mods? Or did I get confused? Hold on. Is anyone else getting confused? Like, these mod slots keep lighting up for stuff that isn't actually modded. Weird. Lockpick. For now, I still think this one's a bit better. But damn, this outfit's really cool. Is there a workbench around here? Yo, y'all got a workbench? There's one on my ship, but I'm not allowed in there. Damn, okay.
This place is so big. 411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
I mean, sure.
Some townships have asked Halcyon News to make a statement regarding rumors of food shortages. Rest assured, the far-sighted corporate leaders of Halcyon have tailored their product lines to be selective to the refined customer. Scheduled scarcity is a premium feature of colonial life.
Okay.
This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltune.
Okay.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Hey, it's Junlei Tennyson.
Day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Hey, Pravati, it's your girl crush. I'm a captain of the inner libel, though my ship's been a bit grounded at the moment.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Um, you know, monarch. Might not say that. Just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
So, Parvati, you wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name.
Girlfriends.
What can I do for you?
I'm calling it.
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Parvati, don't be shy about requesting time off if you need to compare notes in person.
Right. In person.
I'm encouraging
Sure thing,
this.
Captain.
So cute.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later.
Adorable.
Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
You need to stop saying sorry, man. Nice job, Parvati.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
That was sarcasm.
If there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
No, I heard you're having a heat problem. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Ew. So, why don't you fix them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves.
I like her.
The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
I can help, because I'm just that nice. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
The back bays? Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Sure. I'll get you those parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Anything else we
The
can talk
ship's
about?
groaning something fierce, but I can make time for you.
What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
I mean, the ship's a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayan, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
You know, I'm dig the diversity in this game. Like, hey, look, there's actually people who are not white and women who are engineers. And my main beef with The Witcher 3, was that I think literally everyone in that game was white. And it's so unrealistic in the sense that everyone has this image of, like, medieval Europe being all about white people and rape, and both of these things are wrong. So, you know, and then everyone thinks, oh, science fiction. So, you know, in the future, it's not just white people, but we have this whole dumb image that the past was like that, and it's not true because people have always been traveling everywhere. So yeah, I'll get off my soapbox now, but it's always good to see actual diversity in video games. So was the big change that transition to command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Pravati here could always help you shoulder the burden. Doing quick
gosh.
nudge.
I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special.
Mm-hmm.
Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
I also do want to keep Pravati. I mean, please don't just leave. Where's the self-destruct? I won't ask that. Okay, back to my other questions.
You got my attention.
So we'll be on our way. Okay, I notice I'm getting super tired and I'm still not feeling 100%. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here today. It's almost been 3 hours. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. I had one friend visit, so that's great. Call out to Lily Luna. She does a lot of speedrun streams, which is cool, and she's currently streaming the hashtag Isuna for Corona event. So be sure to go there. I gotta figure out how to actually do this raid thing. I'm very new to managing things on Twitch, but I'm learning. So thanks for watching, and the next stream should be up on a Monday night. I'm not 100% sure I'll make it. I have some personal stuff to take care of that day, and it might leave me a bit too tired to do it. But if that happens, I'll let you know, and I will move the stream to Tuesday night probably. So just keep an eye on Twitter, and I'll see you guys later.